Well, there is this one girl, this is like a New York Post article, but it just came out. And this girl had brain surgery and she's like an OnlyFans chick. And then so she basically was she just got her brain surgery and she was like sneaking out into the like hospital and she was taking all these like videos and things for her OnlyFans while she was in the hospital for her brain surgery.
It's a girl boss.
Yeah, yeah, real girl boss. And the doctors were just like, yo, you have to chill because you know what I mean? And then she was sort of posting this thing being like, when you love what you do and I'll do anything for my fans. So she's like in the hospital bed with a big scar.
Dude, if I was in the hospital, I'd be doing swipe ups and shit. Hey, what's up, guys? Got to move these tour dates in Buffalo, New York,
Guys are so fucked, though, because guys are like, yeah, like that with your big scar on the back of your head.
I love the comments. I follow some of my friends do OnlyFans and I follow them on Twitter and it's like you're just scrolling in the middle of the day and you're like, oh, you're getting anal right now. Yeah. I love looking at the comments because it's just guys sending photos of the cocks like me next question mark. But it's like so much hope.
Yeah,
it's like a filter on it.
They've never been next.
Well, they're like, well, you think you could handle this bad boy? And then somebody responds to that and is like, that ain't shit. What about this even badder boy?
It's just a Twitter dick off.
Dude, like the
guys argue about their dicks to each other?
I've seen everything. Dude, go like literally follow go to any porn star's Twitter. Twitter doesn't give a fuck. Twitter guidelines are like, as long as you don't say Trump, we're good, right?
Yeah.
Go through any of them and there's like guys like with their cock out and be like, oh, what's a lucky guy got to do to come to fucking Milwaukee, huh? It's wild. It's wild. Just on
with their faces in it.
Not a lot of face. Sometimes you get a face.
Okay.
It's a lot of just straight down.
Straight dick.
Oh shit.
With like a fake avatar, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Cool,
but then you go to their
big
replies
dong 454.
They're just throwing them out. I mean, it's
yeah. If you go to see
their
what
replies, that's his third post that day. It's 7 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Oh, he probably has like 10 OnlyFans girls he follows.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
Dude,
I mean, it's
I
see stuff like that, and I'm like, the world's hilarious. I love this place. It's great. Like the fact that we have social media where you can just see something and be like, here's my cock.
Dude.
But that's a compliment to the girl because she's like, oh, wow, these guys must be going in.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's a compliment.
It's like, well, like if you post a video and somebody posts a photo of like them laughing, that'd be a weird thing to do. Don't do that. But like in that regards where you're like, oh, I'm that hot where guys are just sending their cock to me.
Yeah, you take it as a compliment.
The craziest thing though is
you're saying that they should, if any girl that gets an unsolicited dick pic should take it as a compliment. Trevor Wells, get moving on.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like saturated OnlyFans is though, where there are girls on Twitter who are just like posting all their shit and just like crickets.
That's
so much.
That is rough. The girl that took the jump, and you go. The problem with this
we've talked about that a lot too. It's like all of a sudden a girl you like kind of met at Coachella like 4 years ago is like,
I have that.
Just like posting a photo of a dog, and then it's like swipe up for that link, and you're like,
whoa.
But I mean, it's like with anything. When you were like, I'm gonna start doing comedy. Everyone from your hometown, like the girl we talked about earlier, that was like your little comedy career. It's like that for rapping. It's like that for comedy. It's like that for OnlyFans.
You're saying your little OnlyFans career. She's like, actually, I'm in the top 1%.
Yeah.
Which is
actually, I had 3 guys send me their cock in my DMs this morning. So
yeah, I've actually rated 12 dicks.
But that's like
today.
Dick ratings.
Rating is the best thing.
Paying for a dick rating, dude. Especially
hilarious.
Well, especially because
what do you do with that?
What do you do with it? But also, I guess the guys that are into getting the dick ratings, you're going multiple dick ratings.
I feel
you're
like
not
they're like
based off one.
They're like figure skaters, like waiting for their fucking score. You know, they're like,
But I'll see that in like bios. A girl will be like free dick ratings, which is
you just wanted to see your dick, I guess, is the thing, right?
Oh, I see where your head's at. Okay.
I think the idea with the people that are getting the dick ratings is to them, they're like, she saw it.
Oh, see, I thought it was like more of a humiliation thing where you're hoping like, no matter what it is, you go, that's
for you
worst,
it would be.
That's the worst dick I've ever seen. What's wrong with it?
But does that like get somebody off?
They probably are generous.
I think guys, they're just like, I don't know. The dick rating is fucking like,
you think
pay $40 for some OnlyFans girl to rate your dick?
You think the girls, I feel like most of the OnlyFans girls would probably be pretty generous, but they'd be like, pretty nice piece, yeah.
Yeah, because you also want like
you don't want them to leave.
Customers.
Yeah. Can you like? Is it the kind of thing where you rate it and you go, I didn't like that. Can I send it in again? Can I get a review to?
Some guys probably do. They fluff up a little harder and send again.
Can I get a
I don't think
second opinion?
she'd recognize the same dick. Be like, whoa! I said 1 entry per week. What is this? You sent that on Tuesday.
Yeah, the same guy with a different handle.
But that is an interesting move when you get in. But now I think you can kind of get in differently. You know, like if you're a hot chick, you can post your photos. You know how people advertise their music on Twitter where they're like, hey, this viral video of that car jumping over. Here's my music. I think you can kind of like throw your nudes up on Reddit. You don't have to go to the people that like follow you on Instagram that you went to high school with. You're like, hey,
You can
here's
try
my
him
tits
out.
now.
Yeah, you can
There's
try him out.
Yeah, you can like get it up in like Reddit or Twitter.
Totally.
But
for the people to go right off the gate, you go, I'm doing my 1,000 people on Instagram. You go, this
Yeah.
can't be the move for
Yeah.
this.
No, or even worse on Facebook.
you ever play like a gambling game in your head where you click an account and you're like, hold on, and then in their bio, it's not OnlyFans, but it's like Linktree, and you're like, I know.
I know what Linktree's end
I
up
know
being.
what's up in those branches.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like it because it's like it never says like OnlyFans. It's always like the sneaky little link that you were looking for.
Yeah,
and you're like,
exactly.
I was fucking looking for it.
There is a few comics that do that, and then there's some that do it normally, but there's a couple people that out of the blue was like a random, all the people from my buddies from home and stuff were like, "Do you see who's freaking on?" And then someone will get a subscription to look at them, and then they go,
it was like,
"No nudes,
yeah.
bikini."
Yeah.
But she got paid. But that's like, did you have a girl from your hometown that did porn? We had one girl that did porn, and then her sister did porn. But like when one girl did it, I forget what she did it for like 7 videos, got in and got out, and it was big. Like this was before social media. This is word of mouth.
Yeah.
You ever go viral word of mouth? But dude, it was like everybody was like, "Oh, word, that's crazy." Immediately Google her.
Of course.
But then the sister did it. It was big, dude. So
They both did it, huh? Damn.
but I guess if you're doing porn, it's different with porn because you like booked a role, you know? You're like,
you
oh.
had to audition, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're like, oh, she's on Brazzers. She's doing something right with OnlyFans.
So
You're
and
like,
so,
it's
central
anyone's art.
casting.
It's anyone's
5'9".
art. You know, it's like anybody can upload on there. So there is a form of like, you made it if you're on fucking the front page of like,
It's big for
Pornhub.
them. We did, there was like one girl who did a thing where she goes, I'm raising money for charity by showing my boobs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like $40. And then we had a group chat where everyone Venmo'd $5 to the one guy. yeah.
There's something about
It was
that
so
suspicion
funny.
where
Dude,
you're
it was one of those things that every single person in our group chat was like sitting by themselves, like chuckling, like this is so funny. And then you finally, the boobs come in and it's like, we got the merchandise. And then finally send it to the group chat and everyone's like, all right, nice. Good work, boys.
back to go on. Yeah. All right. I'm about to catch this flight anyways. All right. I don't know what that is, but
Back to work, fellas.
It's just that
Good work.
curiosity where you're like, I had one class with this girl my sophomore year of college, and now she does OnlyFans. I need to know.
yeah.
what was the cause for that? Kids in cages?
I don't know. I wasn't trying to get too specific on it. Thank you for watching that clip, supporting the channel. If you like The Boyscast, there's a new episode every week at patreon.com/TheBoyscast.
That's patreon.com/The
The
Boyscast.
Boyscast.